Good morning. Got Josh Wagner here. Going to interview him on kind of the clothes he wears, the apparel he likes, what he doesn't like, kind of what he likes to wear on certain days, depending on weather, holidays, etc. So yeah, get started with that.
Sounds good.
Morning, Josh.
Morning.
How you doing today?
Doing good. End of the semester, it's getting pretty stressful, but we're getting there. Ready to be done.
And you're graduating
next May.
Next May.
Yeah,
Okay,
next
so
May, got a year left.
got one more year of the honeymoon left.
Oh,
you
yeah.
could say.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, you got the big Wild fan. Wild playing tonight.
Yeah, big Wild game tonight. 0-2 to the Blackhawks. Hope we can pull it out at home.
Got the Wild apparel on right now.
Gotta be all wild out today.
Yeah, you gotta be wilding out, right?
Oh, yeah.
So no Nick Cannon reference there.
Mm.
Yeah. So just kind of go into kind of what you like to wear. I've obviously had class with you now. If we're in this class right now, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Kind of like why you choose what you wear. I know I should wear a lot of sports attire, kind of like the athletic type clothes. I'm a fan of it myself. So I guess we'll start with what you're today.
I've been a big fan of the comfortable apparel. Now I know there's always times where there's times to dress up, there's times to be more formal, but I mean going to school each day, got to be comfortable as you can when you're getting these classes, sitting down for 50 to an hour and 15 minutes. So why I chose this today, we got a big Wild game tonight. I'm going to that, so gotta get as much Wild stuff on as you can, and then I'll probably switch from this long sleeve because it's a little chilly this morning to a jersey this afternoon when I go to the X. But other than that, yeah, being comfortable is a big thing. But like I said, there's time and a place to be formal, and when that time comes, it's a pretty easy switch.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I've noticed quite a bit that you talk about being comfortable.
Yeah.
I feel like you're more of just from seeing you a couple of times. Are you you have a certain brand preference?
Mm-hmm.
I see you wear Under Armour quite a bit.
Yeah.
You got a Reebok hat on. What's kind of like your favorite brand as far as like athletic brands go?
Yeah. So all during sports, we were able to choose whatever we want, obviously, because we weren't tied down to a certain a brand sponsoring our team. So I wore anything from Reebok to Under Armour to Nike. I'd probably go with Nike right away. Nike shoes for sure is what I wear all the time. Apparel wise, a lot of Under Armour and not a lot of Reebok, but the Wild are sponsored by Reebok, so I go with them for that, obviously. But Under Armour, I'd say Under Armour and Nike are my top two.
What is like your favorite characteristic that kind of like separates Nike and Under Armour for you?
The biggest thing for me is that Nike gives you a lot of breathable clothes, as does Under Armour, and Under Armour may fit a little better, and Nike sometimes tends to run small. So I'm a bigger guy, and so trying to find things that are in my size can be a little challenging. Whereas Under Armour, it's not a big deal because a lot of their stuff is loose fit anyway. But compared to Nike, it's a little more breathable. Nike is compared to Under Armour, but they both have their ups and downs. Like I said, the Nike shoes, obviously, that's where I go to get all my shoes, athletic shoes, that is.
Mm-hmm.
But clothing, I'd check Nike first, but then Under Armour has, I can't diss Under Armour. They got a lot of stuff, so I usually go to them for a lot of my clothing apparel.
All right, kind of put you on the spot here.
Yeah.
If you had to choose one brand of clothing, sporting brand apparel clothing, who would you pick the rest of your life? You have to wear it. Nike? No question.
No
okay.
question.
Is there a certain reason why? Or just kind of exemplify
I always grew up with it. I always grew up wearing Nike stuff. I'm a big advocate, and I love Tiger Woods. I mean, growing up seeing him, I mean, he's at his problems now, but when he was in his heyday, he's Nike all the time. So, I mean, he was kind of like my Nike idol when I grew up.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't know, just a lot of their clothes and their shoes seem to fit me the way that I like, and if I had to pick one for the rest of my life, it'd be Nike for sure.
Okay. Kind of switching gears here, we touched on like athletic apparel.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go more of like kind of what you would typically wear for let's say an interview. Kind of like specific. Obviously, you're gonna wear like your suit and tie, but like is there a certain kind of like you like the custom fit shirts, the whatever size fit shirt you would like, a certain brand, whether it be, like, just throw out a couple examples, like Gucci, Polo, or Calvin Klein, or Target brand, or whatever. What's kind of like your kind of go-to look, and like, start with just your go-to look, what you go with on that.
Yeah, so interviews, I obviously go suit and tie. I don't go full-on three-piece suit. I usually go white shirt, dark blue suit, and a power tie. Gotta have that power tie rocking. where I shop, I always go to Men's Warehouse to get my clothes. I have a guy there, I've known there for a while, who kind of hooks me up with some good deals and everything. So I go to him when I can, and I like to get him the commission, not anybody else, because I've just become accustomed to him. But I usually go with, I don't go with custom fit, or I custom fit my suit, but not my shirts. They're kind of hard to just kind of find a shirt that fits my longer torso and everything. So I usually go with Pronto Umo is usually what I go with.
Okay. Is that domestic or foreign?
I don't know. I'm gonna probably guess that's foreign. Be
okay.
My best
Sounds
guess.
like it.
Yeah. But other than that, yeah, I usually get that. That's my suit, and those are all my shirts. That's what brand those are. Like I said, I've only bought one suit, so that's only the one I have. So I may be up to change, but as of right now, those are fitting pretty well.
Okay. Do you have a certain style of tie? I know you mentioned power tie, but are you a skinny tie guy? Are you trying to think of my knots here?
Yeah,
right now.
Windsor knot.
Windsor knot. Regular, you ever go double Windsor?
Not double. Regular Windsor. Striped, solid. I'm not a skinny tie, not a fabric tie, just a regular long. I usually go long tie because I have a tall torso, but yeah, just a regular tie. Nothing different about it.
Just kind of staying on the same topic here. Do you like what's your favorite colored suit, or are you a pinstripe guy or a solid suit?
Actually, the suit I have is a pinstripe, very faint pinstripe, but and it's like a really dark blue pinstripe suit. I am looking forward to the time where I can rock a solid black suit. They're expensive, so saving up for those is pretty spendy. But yeah, like I said, solid pinstripe suit I have right now.
Okay. Kind of sticking with the business professional look here. You get a sip of water. You're talking so much. Shoes. Dress shoes. It can make or break an outfit, specifically in business attire. What's kind of like your favorite brand of we'll start with business professional shoes. You more of a penny loafer guy? Are you more of a Oxford guy? More of a just your basic black dress shoe? And just kind of what is like your favorite style?
Don't rock the penny loafers too often. I just probably go basic dress shoe. I have a brown pair that go well with my blue suit, and then I also have a kind of like a dark purple pair that go with a good pair of gray dress pants that I wear a lot too.
Dark purple dress shoes?
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
Like more of like a magenta color, I think it is. Like a really dark one. So, yeah, those do pretty well. Yeah, I don't do a lot of penny loafers or anything like that. So, I do have a few pairs of Sperry's.
Sperry's, okay.
So, yeah, I do Sperry's. Okay. I do Sperry's, not a lot with pants. I do Sperry's with shorts a lot. But yeah.
Alright, well, I guess since we mentioned Sperry's, what's like, we're coming up on summertime here. Well, we got May 5th currently today. School's coming into an end. Probably a lot more time at the cabin on the lake.
Oh, yeah.
What's like kind of like your favorite boat to get up, or going the lake, going by water, kind of, you could say, nautical attire?
So you got the trunk shorts, and you got a regular t-shirt. And then flip-flops is what I do. I do a lot of Sperry's if I go out to eat and everything during the summer. But if I'm on a boat, it's for sure Nike flip-flops. Okay. That's what it is. And then a pair of board shorts and just probably an Under Armour and Nike shirt.
Okay, that's kind of like your...
That's my go-to.
I'm a big Sperry guy.
Oh, yeah? Right on.
Sperry, the topsiders. It's,
yep. Oh, yeah.
I think it's ridiculous they say it's for gripping the edges of boats. It's a nice little sell.
Yeah, it is. But it's just to sell shoes.
Yep.
That's all it is.
Absolutely. I've noticed that you've had a couple of golf hats on in the past. What is kind of your golf attire? You mentioned you're a big Tiger Woods guy. So what's kind of like your style? I know golf is always changing with fashion. Becoming more of a thing. You look at the Ricky Fowlers of the world. Oh, jeez,
that's a whole different subject. He takes it to an extreme. Yeah. But I actually just got a job at a golf course today. Oh, so
would you look at that?
There you go. That's a perfect example. And I actually just asked the guy what you should wear, and he said for our job is just to wear just regular shorts and then just a tucked-in polo. And then obviously when you're working at 6 in the morning, it's gonna be a little chilly, so throw a pullover on. Hats always go with a Nike Tiger Woods hat. That's the standard.
The TW
and these has a vapor on the side, the VPR or the VAPR, I think it is. So yeah, I have a lot of Under Armour golf, and then I have a few Nike golfs. That's usually what I'll wear. Other than that, yeah, like I said, you see Ricky Fowler doing the all matching. But then you got Rory who's coming up and like the doing so well. But I don't study fit, cut fit, and all that kind of stuff. So away from that because I am, but I go with a lot of Under Armour to begin with.
Did Jordan Spieth, like I'll kind of kick it back a notch actually. How much does celebrity endorsements have to do with the kind of the brands you pick? You mentioned Beef Masters.
Yeah, I think is sponsored by, and I think he'll see actually a lot more sponsors coming in now that he's. I mean, the kid's just killing it right now. He's doing so well. I think I don't know if he'll get the big Nike contract because he's been so into Gatorade, all that razor, the Gillette razor, all that stuff that Tiger and Rory have. But I think when it comes to obviously anything you see on mass media, I think when you see your idols wear those clothes, I think it comes a lot into play. So yeah, like I said, I watched a lot of Tiger Woods growing up. I watched a lot of sports, so anything the athletes wear, and you obviously want to wear, you want to look as close to them as you can.
Just kind of touching up on like you said, you used to play sports back in the day. In our previous interview, what was kind of like your favorite? I know you mentioned that you like Nike, you like Under Armour. What was like your go-to when you played football? Like, what was like your favorite brand?
So off football cleats, it would definitely be Under Armour. They made the wide cleats for my big feet, so that was definitely where I went. And usually, as a lineman, which is what I was, you had to have the higher tops so your ankles wouldn't get rolled and stepped on when you were on the line. So Under Armour definitely helped out with that for sure.
Okay. So it's like I said, we're being done with school here. You're gonna have a little more free time. You got the job at the golf course, but it's Friday night. You're going out with some buddies, going downtown, St. Paul, maybe after a Wild game. You're going out, get a couple drinks. What's kind of like your going out attire, I guess? You're kind of
man, it's gonna be now. Summer's coming up. It's gonna be shorts, and then it'll either be a polo or a button up, one of the two. Rolled up sleeves, and then you gotta have a hat on all the time. That's and no matter where you go, I mean, unless you're going out to someplace fancy, then you gotta take the hat off. But yeah, hat for sure. And then shoes probably go. We're in the city, so probably gonna have shoes on. If I was in town, I'd probably have flip flops or sandals, but definitely some Nike shoes.
Final question for you. You have to wear one pair of shoes.
Okay.
And one hat and one shirt the rest of your life. What is it? What is your go-to?
The brands?
Yes.
Okay, Nike shoes. The hat's tough because I wear a lot of hats. Nike shoes. Okay, Tiger Woods hat, and then Under Armour shirt.
Under Armour shirt?
Yep, there it is.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Appreciate it, Corey. Have a good one. Thanks again for the interview, and
you're welcome.
We'll catch you next time.
Sweet. That's cool. Okay.